Wow, 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 bow. Dun, 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 bow, bow, bow. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello YouTube, I'm Elwirfy and today we're going to be doing some list building. Today we're going to be building a Blood Angels list that should be coming in at about 1,997 points. This should be the kind of the closest we've come, I think, to the 2,000 mark. Only 3 points off, so there's probably a bolt gun or something I need to add in somewhere into this list, but I'll be going through it kind of at a more bare bones pace. For point of reference, this video is being filmed on November 14th of 2019, just to let you guys know, so that way if you guys are like, oh, you know, the points don't seem right, well, points change as updates come out and FAQs happen. I will be using the BattleScribe app for all my points calculations. The app claims to have been updated as recently as November 11th, so this should be about as accurate as we're going to get at the time of this recording. Hopefully I'm correct. And if I am wrong, feel free to leave your comments below. Feel free to add in your own lists or adjusted lists, whatever you think might be helpful, because Blood Angels are struggling right now in the meta, and we need to try and find something that's going to work out. So this list is going to be based only on models that I actually own, so obviously I might need to get more models. That happens. But I think this list should be pretty good. This one's got a little bit of foot slogginess to it, but I kind of like that. So let's go, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. We're going to start off with our HQs as normal, as we do for every single one of these little videos. And it's going to feature the captain, who's going to be coming in at, you guessed it, 81 points. And we're going to have Lamardi's, because he's just super cool. And he's the other HQ choice I have for 100 points. Lamardi's will be the I haven't been writing it on, but I should note that Lamardi's would be the warlord in this particular instance. And that's going to come in at 181 points as usual. Now we're going to move on to, again, like I said, the foot sloggy, bulky part of this, which are going to be our troops. Okay. And we're going to have ourselves a intercessor squad. Or just, yeah, I'll write in the word squad. And they're going to be coming in at 170 points. Alright? And that's going to be a 10-man unit. So, should be pretty good. And then we're going to move on to our tactical squads. So, I don't own scouts, so we have to make do with what we got. We have tactical squad coming in at 150 points. It's going to be featuring a missile launcher. And this is also going to be a 10-man unit. And then we're going to go ahead and have our second tactical squad. Now this squad is going to be only coming in at 144 points, because this one will have a melt-a-gun in it, just one. And this will also be 10-man. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and have a third tactical squad. And this is going to be 136 points. And this one features a flamer. Okay, and this one's also going to be 10-man. Feel free to break into combat squads as needed with these, obviously. And then we'll do TAC Squad 4, which is going to come in at 161 points. Then this will feature a missile launcher as well as a flamer, kind of the bigger, bulkier squad. And this will also be 10 man. You can't see what I'm writing, but you'll see anything that's cut off on the screen now. I'll try and shift it over a bit, but I need room to write, obviously. Anything you can't see now will be, you'll see when I hold up the paper. Then we're going to move on to our Elite's Choice. And this one's pretty straightforward. We're only going to have one unit in this. It's going to be Death Company. And this one is going to be 120 points, which means it's going to be a 6-man unit. And I'll double check that, make sure. Yep, 6-man. Also with jump packs. Because they should have jump packs, because we're Blood Angels. And that's important. And that's going to be the only elites we're using, so that'll be 120 points total. Oh yeah, and this, let's go back up to the troops. I forgot to mention that this total is going to come to 761 points. Okay, great. Now let's go ahead and move on down to our heavy support section. Boom, heavy support. So let's take a look at what we're using. We're going to be using 2 of our ball predators. And in total, this is going to come to 296 points for both of them, and these are going to be the all-out flame variant for some kind of close quarters action. You see, flame variant. We're also going to be featuring a regular predator, and this one is only going to be costing us 180 points. But this is the las variant, which means we have las cannons on as the main for the main cannon, and also for the sponsons as well. Then we are also going to be including 2 Vindicators. I really like Vindicators. I find them to be lots of fun, and they're going to come in at 250 points together, each 125 for reference. And there's nothing special about them. That's just how they are. And in total, this is going to come to 726 points for the heavy support section. And then we're going to move on to the last category, which is going to be our dedicated transport. Okay, so for the dedicated transport, we're going to be featuring a drop pod, which is going to be costing us 65 points, 63 base, plus 2 for the Storm Bolter attachment, as well as 2 Rhinos, each of them costing 72 points. Will bring it to a total of 144 points, which means that the total that we're going to have for all of these guys is going to come to 209 points. Okay, so as we come back to the top over here, this entire section, like I said at the beginning, is going to be 1,997 points. So we can just note that. And again, 5 command points. Because we only have 2 HQs, we can't get more than 2 HQs right now. I'm going to work on that. We'll try and get more command points later. So I'm just going to hold up the list now real quick so that way you guys can clearly see how this list is put together. I want to make sure it's fully transparent, that there's no issues here. So we're going to be using a captain and Lamardes as the warlord. We're going to have an intercessor squad for 170 points, 10 man. 4 tactical squads with various equipment, all being 10 man. Death Company, it's going to be 120 points for 6 man of jump infantry. For our heavy support, we're going to have 2 ball predators coming in at 296, all flamestorm cannon and side sponson heavy flamers. Then a regular predator with a twin link las cannon on top and las cannons on the sponsons, and 2 standard vindicators, each costing 125 points, totaling to 250. And then some dedicated transport of a drop pod for 65 points and 2 rhinos for 144 points. So that's going to be the list as it is. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this list is pretty interesting to you guys. I'm trying to give a lot of variation in the lists, and there's obviously a lot more combinations we can come up with. So feel free to post in the comments below of what you guys would maybe want to see. And as always, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and I'll see you guys next time.